Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I have my 2-hour glam transformation. I've been seeing these videos go around YouTube and I love watching them, so I figured I would show you guys how I went from before to this look after. I feel like this is kind of just like a glamorized get ready with me, but either way, I really hope that you guys enjoy seeing this video, and let's just go ahead and jump on into it. So the first step that I take when getting ready is prepping my lips with some form of lip balm, or you guys know my preference is the C.O. Bigelow Rose Solve. Then I'm going to go ahead and prep my eyes for shadow using the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer in the shade Vanilla, just so the shadow has something to stick to, and also so my eyelids look smooth and it cancels out any veininess or discoloration on the lids. To ensure that the concealer doesn't crease under the eyeshadow throughout the day, I'm going to go in and set it with the ColourPop No Filter Pressed Powder in the shade Light. I have heard from some other YouTubers and other people who do their makeup that they skip this step and it makes the eyeshadow more pigmented and a little bit more vibrant, so definitely let me know if you guys want me to try that. I'm scared my eyeshadow isn't going to blend properly, but maybe soon I will try not setting the concealer and see what happens. But now I'm going to jump into doing my brows. Brows are essential for a super glam look, so of course I'm going to go in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in the shade Medium Brown. And I like to start off by outlining the tops and the bottoms, and lately I have been extending and elongating my brow a little bit more towards the tail. I have been really liking how that is looking on my personal brows, and then I will just start going ahead and filling in the brow with the pencil as well. I really like starting off by filling in with the pencil because it adds realistic hair-like strokes, and then once I am done filling in with the pencil, I will go ahead and add a powder because I feel like it adds a little bit more of a fullness to the brow. It just really completes the filled in look, and I also feel like it adds a little bit of a different texture, a little bit more dimension, and almost makes the brow look a little bit more fluffy, if that makes any sense. And if you guys were wondering, this particular brow powder that I've been using and loving is from Profusion. I will have everything linked down below if I don't mention it in this video. When it comes to doing a glam look for me, the key to get my brows to stand out a lot is to carve them out with concealer. So here I'm using a Sigma concealer brush and using that same Too Faced Born This Way concealer and just going around the brows and cleaning them up. This will really help shape them even further if you mess up or if you just want to change the shape a little bit. This is my favorite part about doing my brows. These e.l.f. Line and Define eye tapes are my absolute favorite makeup invention ever. If you guys are Scotch tape users on your outer corners, definitely look into getting these because they are much softer and much more gentle on the sides of your eyes, but they still give you a nice defined look to your shadow or your wing, whatever you use them for, and the whole pack is only $2. So for today's eyeshadow look, I'm going in with my Tartelette Toasted palette. This is my favorite go-to palette when I want to look glam, when I want a nice neutral to warm, really easy smoky eye. So the first two shades I'm taking in this palette are the shades Latte and Warmth, and I'm just running that through my crease as my transition, and then once I have that down as my first layer, I'm going to take just Warmth in the palette and pack that on the outer corner and run that a little bit lower in my crease. The next shade that I'm taking to deepen up the outer corner is the shade Cozy. This is a beautiful deep burgundy shade, and I'm popping this right on the outer corner, right along the edge of the tape. I kind of want it to be the darkest right on that outer edge, kind of to almost simulate a wing type effect to the eye, and then again slightly taking this up into the crease, but mainly focusing it on the outer corner of my eye using a Morphe M433. And finally, to deepen things up, I'm going to use the shade Fireside, and again, focus this even more just on the outer corner to help me create that wing-like effect to the eye. This shade I did not want to take up into the crease at all. I definitely felt like the crease was dark enough. I'm just really packing that right along the edge of the eye tape, so that line is going to be really nice and deep when I remove the tape, and giving my eyes a lifted, winged out effect like I mentioned. I'm carving out my lids using the ColourPop No Filter Concealer in the shade Fair 08. This is my favorite concealer to carve out my lid. And you guys know I do have hooded eyes and I don't have a lot of lid space, so I have to fake it till I make it, even though I'll never make it because my hooded eyes are permanent. But I'm just going to really carve out my lids, making them appear bigger than they actually are. Again, adding to the really glam look. And then I'm going to go in with the shade Candle in the palette and pack that right on top of the concealer while it's wet. That's really going to make the eyeshadow pop, and my lids are going to look just nice and big, which is 100% the look that I like to go for. And of course, going ahead and applying the same candle shade to my other lid. I always somehow tend to block when I do my left eye with the mirror. It's just such a bad habit when I'm filming. I always do it, so I apologize. But after my lid shade is on, I'm going to highlight my brow bone with the shade S'more in the palette. I really like this shade because it's not a stark white. I really tend to prefer brow bone highlights that have a little bit of a yellow undertone or a peachy undertone. I feel like it's just the most natural. And now I'm going to go ahead and remove the eye tapes and reveal the nice sharp edge to the shadow. I did decide to skip lashes because I pretty much never wear lashes. I'm a mascara type of girl. Even when I do a glam look, I love a good mascara. This one right here is the Essence Lash Princess, an amazing mascara, and it is only $5. Moving on to the base, I'm starting off by prepping my skin with the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. I don't know if you guys can believe it, but I totally forgot to spray my skin on this day before I started my base, and that is something I always do, but that's okay. Going in with the primer, I have been loving this primer a lot recently. I have said this before, but if you guys want to see a dedicated video on this, definitely let me know. I could wear test it for you, but I've been absolutely loving this. It smooths my skin out so much, and all the good things people are saying are definitely true. And for foundation, I'm going in with my favorite combo, which is the L'Oreal Fresh Wear in the shade 420 and the Maybelline Super Stay in the shade 118. This combo of foundation is literally bulletproof. It lasts so long on my skin. It is really full coverage. It has the most beautiful finish, and it is just my favorite. I cannot wear enough of it. If you guys can see right here, as soon as I apply just one layer of the foundation, it instantly covers up everything. It really hides redness or any marks, and it is so comfortable. For being two very full coverage foundations, I don't feel it on my skin. I don't get uncomfortable throughout the day. It doesn't break up or anything, and I just highly recommend this combination of foundation if you guys have not tried it yet. To conceal under my eyes, I'm going in with my Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. This is the most full coverage concealer, and when I want a full glam look, this is always the one that I go for. So just applying this under my eyes, down the bridge of my nose, and also on my chin to even out that highlight. And I feel like when I want to look really sculpted and glam, putting on a lot of concealer definitely does the trick for me. Just want to give a shout out to this sponge right here and tell you guys about it because I've been absolutely loving it. The sponge I was using is actually from Forever 21. I know it's kind of random. I bought it off a whim, off of a Juicy Jazz recommendation, and it is really great. I've been really enjoying that sponge, as well as the L'Oreal sponge. You guys know that is my favorite, but those two are my favorite affordable sponges. So just wanted to let you guys know. And now I'm going to go ahead and set underneath my eyes with the Maybelline Loose Translucent Setting Powder, their Fit Me powder. I wear mine in the shade Fair Light. I'm taking this on a little bit of a smaller brush and really pressing it into the skin. I feel like that is the key to getting your makeup to last all day, is to really press the powder into the skin. I will go ahead and lightly sweep the powder on the perimeter of my face. That is where I do tend to have the least amount of product though, so I just like to lightly dust it around the outsides of my face. And then here I am going in with a little bit of the ColourPop pressed powder just to give me a little bit more coverage and of course add to the staying powder of the products. And of course, you guys know I can't do any look without bronzing my skin, so I'm going in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Rosewood bronzer. I've been loving this bronzer, as I'm sure you guys know. I literally use it or talk about it in like every video, but that's what I'm using here. And I actually have found myself skipping contour lately. I feel like I've just been liking the look of just a bronzy look to the skin, but I will go ahead and carve out underneath the bronzer just to define the cheekbone further. And I feel like that does allow me to skip the actual process of contouring with a different powder. And to add some color back into my face, I'm going in with the Tarte 12 Hour Amazonian Clay Blush. This one is in the shade Party with 3 A's. If you guys are wondering, this is just my favorite go-to no blush kind of blush, but it does add a nice amount of color to the cheeks. If I want a super intense glow, this is automatically the highlighter that I go for. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills and Amrezy Highlighter. As you guys can see, this packs a punch really, really fast if you want to glow, like a really intense, wet-looking metallic glow to the skin. This is the highlighter for you. If you guys don't like a really intense highlighter, I don't know if you will love this because I find it hard to wear this highlighter lightly, I guess you could say, but if you are like me and you like a super strong glow, this is the one for you. And I really hope that you guys can still get your hands on this because it was limited edition, but it is the best highlighter ever. Here I'm just finishing up my lower lash line and completing the eyes with the same browns that I used on the top, a mixture of pretty much all of them besides the darkest one, so Latte, Warmth, and Cozy, just running that under my lower lash line with a small little brush and then going in and smoking it out with a fluffy brush as well. To finish up my base, I'm going to blend everything together, dust away any extra powder from baking, and just make sure everything is nice and smooth and looks like one on the skin. After that is all done, I'm going to set everything and melt all those powders into the skin using MAC Fix Plus. This is the limited edition Cherry Blossom one from their Boom Boom Bloom collection, and it smells so good. I highly recommend you guys going to the store and checking that one out. And then just going ahead and setting my eyebrows with the Milk Makeup Cush Clear Eyebrow Gel. And to finish off this look with some lipstick, first I'm lining my lips with the Wet n Wild lip liner. I believe these are their gel pout lip liners, and this one is in the shade Bear to Comment. I'm going to line and overline just a little bit and then also fill in my whole lips with this lip liner. And finally, to finish up the whole look, I'm going in and applying the MAC Powder Kiss lipstick in the shade Mullet Over, another unique product that you guys have to go test out and feel for yourselves. These are some of the most long-lasting and comfortable lipsticks that I have tried in a really long time. So that is going to complete the makeup look, but now moving on to hair. This is my hair. I let it air dry overnight, so this is how it looks naturally, just kind of like finger brush through, but I do want to go ahead and get glam for the day and get fully ready, so let's move on to doing my hair. Typically day to day when I get ready, straightening my hair is my go-to hairstyle just because my hair is so fine and pretty straight as it is. It is just a lot faster for me than to curl it or do anything else. So straight hair is what I go for day to day. The straightener that I use is by Conair. You could get it at the drugstore or on Amazon. I will have it linked down below. And it is their Infinity Pro 1.5-inch flat iron. This is the one I've been using for years and I love it. So I just kind of go through. I don't section it or anything. Like I said, my hair is pretty fine, so I don't have to put it in sections. And if you guys are wondering, I do use a heat protectant, but I spray it in my hair at night after I shower, so it's ready in my hair from the night before. Having my hair done to me is so important. I'm the type of person that I would rather have my hair done than do my makeup. I feel like when my hair is not done, I'm just not ready. I don't feel put together. And I also love straightening my hair because of how quick it is. Of course, these clips that you guys are seeing are sped up, but if I am working pretty fast or even at a normal speed, I can straighten my whole head of hair between 6 and 10 minutes. If it's like a special occasion or something, I will section it, take extra time on it, but this day I was just like running errands or running out to class. I could straighten it in like under 10 minutes. I do get a lot of questions here on my channel as well as just day to day how I get my hair to be so shiny, what products do I use in it, and honestly you guys, I don't use any products in my hair after I straighten my hair. I don't use any shine spray or anything, but if you guys want to know like my nighttime hair care routine, the conditioner I use, the detangler I use and stuff like that, I will have it all linked down below, but I don't use anything after I straighten my hair. And the last step in getting ready is picking out something to wear and changing out of my pajamas. So looking through my closet probably takes me the longest every morning. I'm always really indecisive about what to wear. So I'm like, should I wear a sweatshirt? Maybe something a little bit cuter or dressy. But this day I decided to go with this really cute and comfy off the shoulder shirt. I love shirts like this because they do look very cute and put together, but they are so comfortable. And I love this one. This one's from H&M and I have it in a couple different designs. After I get dressed, the last thing to do is just throw on some earrings or accessories or any other little finishing touches to the look. But that is going to complete this video. This is my finished glam transformation. I really hope that you guys enjoyed. If you did, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. Also, make sure you guys are subscribed to my channel before you leave. I would love to have you guys here as part of my little YouTube fam. If you don't want to miss out on any of my future videos, click that notification bell down below and you will get notified every single time that I upload a new video. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and of course, I'll see you in my next one. Bye, guys!